Coach, I'll start off with you. You know, it looked like there in the first half they jumped out as much as a 17-point lead, but you got it within 4 right there at the end. Talk a little bit about your team and their never say never attitude.
Probably one of our greatest strengths as our team has been our resiliency and playing in the moment and the possessions. We've really worked hard at that. So we knew that the score was that, but we just wanted to play the possessions as best as we could. So honestly, we spent a lot of time on that, didn't we? And I knew they'd come back. Like we're not seasoned in a like an NCAA Sweet 16, so I wasn't really that worried at that point.
Maybe you could talk a little bit for us. You know, shooting seemed like when y'all came out there was a lot of nerves because your shooting just as a team was off. You talk a little bit about maybe the nerves that you came into this game with.
I would say we kind of went into it as everybody thinks that we're the underdogs and we shouldn't be here, and that's how the past 2 games went, and everyone was surprised when we did win, which fired us up. So I would say the nerves kind of came from just being fired up, but also just let's get out there because we have nothing to lose and they have everything to lose. We're the ones that are going to gain something.
Absolutely. What about at halftime, Coach? What do you say, or what adjustments do you make coming out of the half?
I think halftime was more about what we had really wanted to focus in on and that we weren't doing. And so attack mentality, we got caught taking shots outside more than inside. And we really needed to create some defensive shifts. And we needed to do that better than we were doing in the first half. And, Steph is probably one of the people on the team that has a really strong basketball IQ. And she's like, we just got to keep attacking mentally. And I think that's really where, when your players are speaking the same language you are, it's very powerful. So it wasn't a lot of major changes. It was just a reset kind of thing for, hey, we want to do this, and we didn't, and let's get at it.
Stephanie, as you all close that gap at the, in that fourth quarter, and you're literally down by 4, and within opportunity.
Sorry, when you say that, it's hard.
But just talk a little bit. But that's a huge accomplishment to come back from 17 and not to quit and to keep going at it. What's going through your thoughts at that moment?
Belief. We talked about belief in the beginning of the game, and we've been talking about it all season. We've had games like that at my team. We've been down by 20, and what we say is lean in. When we play with each other, when we pass the ball to each other, and everyone touches it, that's when we get our best shots, and that's when we play the best basketball. So we really talk about leaning in, and that's what we did, and that's how we closed the gap. We knew we weren't just going to go score 20 points. It was possession by possession, stop, score, stop. And that's what we did.
Awesome. I would be remiss if I didn't mention, Sam comes out, and she hits a 3 and gets you closer, hits another 3, hits a 2, just starts really hitting it. How important was Sam to this run that you all have had?
I think, Sam, from a visual point of view, does all that. From the inside point of view, our senior leadership team is the reason we're successful. And I know many people won't understand that statement, but Steph, Grace, and Sis make Sam be able to feel confident enough to take those shots.
Actually, that makes perfect sense to me.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think Sam wants the ball. She has ice water in her veins because she's confident that her team believes in her. And these 3 seniors have given up a lot of their playing time to embrace the journey and make the best people play their best. And Rachel and Sam play well because Steph keeps telling them, you're good.
Absolutely. Questions?
Yeah, we have a couple.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Coach, it's the first time since 2005 that we've been back at this stage. Just talk about the experience from Wednesday to tonight, just how this team has been this week.
And you talk about that.
Okay. Well, me and Coach were actually talking today, and she was saying how you're going to remember the memories more than the games, and I think that's exactly what it's going to be. We're going to remember coming to Kentucky. I've been to Kentucky once, and it was younger when I was on my AU team. I'm going to remember coming to Springfield College and my best friends coming here. And yeah, that loss stung, but the past 3 days just eating together, hanging out in our rooms, watching games together. Those girls are my sisters, and that's what I'm going to remember. And it's great to be in the Sweet 16. It's the best way to end a senior career. My career at Springfield College, I wouldn't want it any other way, but this team has been the reason that we're here, and it's just been the best year ever.
And to add to that, you know, we want to be in the national limelight. That's our goal as coaches. That's where we strive to go. And so I hope we're going to return. You know, it is hard to get into the NCAA tournament. And I just want people to know that from a coaching point of view, there are a lot of factors. Conference play, you know, strength of schedule, the number crunching. We got fortunate to get the at-large bid. We played an awesome conference, and it has been totally amazing that we've had this opportunity. So I'm hoping that these younger players, which is part of my conversation in the locker room, got enough of a taste of it and what it took to get here to know that they want to get back. So that's our goal. And I have to just add this to Transy has done amazing. You've been so friendly, accommodating. You've made part of their memory. Just by you setting up this event, the way you set it up, the first class treatment all of us had, the ability to play in your facility, which is totally amazing. From the support staff to you, your leadership. I'm excited because you're a woman, so I love it. You know, I'm going to plug that a little bit. You can hopefully keep that in. But I'm really impressed, and I've been around a while, and it's just a real pleasure to be part of this here at this institution.
Thank you. I think the final thing I wanted to say, so it starts with 430 schools in Division III that sponsor women's basketball. So it's no, you know, you said you were an underdog. I never thought Springfield was underdog. You were one of 16 who were sitting here this weekend. So congratulations. I know it hurts today, but you will look back and you have a lot of fond memories. So congratulations for how far you got, and hopefully in 24, 48 hours you all can smile again about this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You can go shower.